Gosh, I mean, like, within this top 4 over here, we have 3 players who have at least finished 2nd or better at Capcom Cup.
Correct. We even have a Capcom Cup champion via item. But enough about that. Let's talk about the gameplay. Luke versus Jury, game 1.
Yeah, Luke, of course, still has that great great normals, great footsie, but Jury, dude, her speed is ridiculous in this game. I feel like she's never been faster than she is in this game.
I think her walk speed has always been kind of impressive, right? Even in 5.
That dash goes so far. It always caught me off guard when I was fighting against her. So here we go now, the corner pressure, and this is really scary. When you get forward thrown in the corner, throw loops are kind of a real thing in this game now. So if you're used to Street Fighter V, if you get forward thrown in the corner, you could usually try to fight your way out. But now you got to be careful.
Yeah, taking the damage out of the corner is not too bad for Idom, right? He gets to at least reset the situation and the positioning. Now that he gets to assault, at least with some of the lights, he forces Punk a little bit towards that corner, just like that. Those 2 taps on the light, look at how much pressure Idom is exerting despite being at the life deficit. That counter is going to be so big for Punk. Dashing up. Now they're back in mid-screen. This should be enough. That punish counter was absolutely critical for Punk, using that drive gauge for the dash up and sealing the round.
And you could also see a little bit of, you know, still getting used to the game here for Idom. He did get the punish counter earlier, didn't cancel it into anything, maybe didn't believe it was going to actually connect it, but with punishing, it's definitely something a lot easier in this game than it was in Street Fighter V. Ooh, okay, busting right through there with the drive impact. 2 hits of armor on the drive impact.
Stuffing the low, but no conversion off of that. I think you are +4 on that hit, or at least not +4 on frame data, but you get an extra 4 frames on the hit, excuse me.
He should have been able to link after that, but Punk just mistimed it. Like I said, a lot of people getting used to the timings here.
I'd have to look at the frame data as to what you actually get off of that low-medium kick from the drive impact. I haven't had a lot of time with Luke in general, but I will say this, like, generally you should be able to connect maybe like a jab, right? But
most moves off of drive rush, when they connect, you can link off of them, even if it is just your fastest button. And of course, fastest buttons are going to be 4 frames. Ooh. Oh, it's a train combo.
That could have been sick. That could have been deadly. Now Punk totally hanging out. He's waiting for Idom to make the big mistake, right? You can tell how passive he is. Dang, that's a big counter poke with a low medium kick. Here's the level 3, tackle to the ground.
Is this gonna kill? Is this gonna kill?
Now you notice you didn't get the same animation that we were talking about before, right? He wasn't in full critical art. It was just a standard level 3. What's cool about this game is a little bit of a comeback factor takes into place if your life is at 15% or less. That level 3 down below turns into the letters C and the A, where you get a little bit of an extra animation, a little bit of extra boom in your punch.
Okay. You know, I mean, I just considered they're all critical arts, level 1, level 2, level 3, but critical art is actually something different. Interesting, okay. All right, here we go. Just trying to play the zoning game, Idom right now. Trying to find his way in here. As you can see, Luke, of course, has that Sand Blaster. It's always been a great projectile to have.
I see Idom kind of like backing away. Let's get an open air off the dive kick. Okay, forward throw, an excellent throw escape. At the very last second, too, that pushback was enormous.
Oh, here we go. This time, gets the conversion. Gonna get some damage here.
Not quite dead yet.
Yeah, it's just a level 1 super. Just a level 1. He's got the pressure. Out the DP. And of course, that's one of the beautiful things about the shimmy option, right?
The throw bait indeed, yeah.
If you try to go for the throw bait, you also block up wake up DPs. It kind of handles both of those situations.
Oh, big interruption off of the stand jab into the light kick, and now it's Punk yet again coming up with buttons for heavy punch, but still Idom gets punished for that. The Tensor in, what is it, the light punch first?
Oh, drive impact for you. If you ever see a drive impact, you just have to react with your own to get an automatic punish like that.
Oh, EX uppercut, get off of Punk still in the corner. Fierce, try to drive rush into it. No, the throw tech is there. Idom, he can try to anti-air, not quite in time.
Then Punk didn't convert the whole combo.
Hey, that's fine. He has a life lead. Idom actually might be in exhaustion state sooner than we thought.
Yeah, Idom though still has that one.
Okay,
he critical art in there. He has the
It's ready.
There it is. Is this gonna kill? Is this gonna kill, Jeremy?
I don't think so. I think Punk's living by it a little bit.
We've got the follow-up.
Is it gonna be enough? It's not! He lives by a pixel! Idom was not ready!
Know, Jeremy, how did you know?
Listen, I guessed. It was a 50-50. I completely guessed. It makes me look like a genius, but I promise you, it was a guess. All right?
Oh, my God. And so, yeah, Punk able to get away with that round right there. And here we go. Great start.
Oh, my God. Off the wall. That would have been sick if he was close enough to continue it.
Yeah, get the jump strong into the air flash knuckle.
Checking with the lows, advancing forward. That standing medium punch is so daunting as well. Jury, very much so a bully type character. Her almost hit. Yeah, caused the knockdown. She can do as much as she can.
I think Punk thought that he canceled into the drive rush that time. Right. It was a drive impact. Punk swinging away. He didn't have the reaction. Here we go. Idom with the corner pressure right now. There it is. Gets in with the drive rush for free. Again.
Oh, you got it. Spend the level 1. No, you dropped it! Idom had level 1! Oh no, here we go, critical art,
And we are gonna see that follow-up.
Hey, yo, get that arm off of me, James!
That's a punish, that's a punish.
Why?
So a couple of crucial mistakes here by both players costing them rounds. And so now we're tied 1-1 here between Punk and Idom.
It's only been 2 games.
Dude, yeah. And again, the pacing of this game, there's just so much offense going on here, and I love to see it. And still a lot of that fundamental Street Fighter neutral that we're all familiar with.
Oh, that's huge off of the immediate punch. There was a counter hit involved with Punk. Trying to press buttons where he's not allowed to, or at least try to stop the initial dash up, right? Drive impact, drive impact! You can't do it after a sandblast like that.
And this should be able to kill, and you see right there, if you know your combo is gonna kill, spend all of the drive gauge that you got, because you always start the round with a full, fresh meter. So use everything that you have, put yourself in burnout, take the win, and then come back all freshened up and ready to go the next round.
Doesn't want to experience burnout. That's the exact gray aura that we talked about earlier. Looking exhausted as ever, that's called burnout.
Yeah, so Idom, you can see his meter is glowing orange now because he's in danger.
Can't take too much of a block. Maybe a huge punish.
Okay, not too much right there. Chose not to spend too much meter because obviously wants to save that a little bit for things like this, the drive rush.
Overhead, he gets a connect after that.
And now using the ES Fireball for continued pressure, but Punk just jumps out.
That was a missed autocorrect. Missed autocorrect uppercut from Idom.
And then you got hit while in burnout. You get stunned against the wall. What a throw escape right there from Idom.
Hey, not too bad. If Punk lands a level 3 clean, he might be able to take it against Idom. Oh my God, that was a weak punish.
He's too far away.
Both at level 3. That's a big confirm coming in. Punk's gonna get it. Level 3 time, baby.
And that's one of the strategies. If you get good at reacting to the drive rush, as soon as you see the opponent glow green, you can throw out a button and interrupt their drive rush.
Right.
That's what Punk did, but that's what makes the drive impact scary. Because if you mistake the drive rush for the drive impact for the drive rush and vice versa.
That's a lot of driving, man.
It is a lot of driving.
A lot of
you know what? We're in SoCal, so we're used to this, right? We have an advantage.
I guess so.
Yeah, so we're driving all the dang time.
Yeah. I felt like there was a lot more you wanted to use for that.
Yeah.
We are driving
I actually got legit angry in the middle of that sense. I was like, yeah, we have to drive.
You know what makes
drive a lot.
You know what makes a very, very strong fighting game player? Being able to withstand traffic for hours at a time, I feel like. Right.
It's like being trapped in the corner and not panicking, basically.
Trying to. I can't even imagine what a subway commute is like because we don't have that where we're from.
Oh, yeah. Public transportation?
What is that?
What is that?
You guys are blessed, by the way.
I mean,
East Coast has it all.
We see all these movies with, sci-fi movies with something called the subway.
Not on our turf, that's for sure.
Oh, man, here we go. So game number 4 here. Punk ahead 2-1 against Idom.
That's huge. A big bust out. Bit of a gamble as well.
And that's an important thing too, because in Street Fighter V, you didn't have access to your invincible EX moves at the start of the round. In this game, you get it right from the get-go.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Absolutely.
Could do it again. No, sir. Idom still with a relentless pressure, willing to take that gamble. Even if he does eat an EX uppercut,
go too far for the throw this time.
He's still going to be fine, right? He has the resources and the life lead. He has more than enough damage on board. Level 1. You got it. And he's got at least 1 stock. He will be doing extra damage, but either way, a kill is a kill. Idom, first round of game 4.
Yeah, he drive rushed and got the punish counter right there. So he saw that whip and he was like, I'm going to make sure I get maximum damage off of this.
I love the range of that medium kick, right? Just at the heel, there's a little bit of extra hitbox on that, right?
You can tell which one of us plays Jury and which one of us doesn't, because I definitely was like, no, not that standing medium kick again.
Oh, I guess so, yeah. That's fair. I love it. It looks cool. What's funny is, like, I used to get bodied by it all the time in ranked. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this character up. I want to see, like, what I can do about it.
Oh, here comes Punk right now. Oh, wow, just busting. That wasn't even an EX. He just did the regular DP right there. Like, oh, yeah, not gonna let you just charge up the Fuhajin right there for free. Oh.
Drive it back, counter it. Punk tried to interrupt the dash. Forward throw, getting some escape. I'm so quick, dude. This character, Jury,
I told
dashes,
you.
in a blink of an eye, he's in your face.
I told you, your dash is so fast. A trade. Oh, what a tech by Punk. How did he
Critical
know?
art on deck. If Punk gets a single hit, it doesn't matter. Eye domination.
How did he get? I mean, that was 100% auto-corrected. And, you know, he went under it, pumped it in one direction, crossed under, hit the buttons, came out the other way.
Back into the gameplay immediately, 2 apiece. Looking at the final game here between these two in the winner's final. Punk looking to throw out a little bit of a fireball first, a sand blast, but now he's kind of cooling his pace. There it is. From full screen, he'll take some of that. Oh, that's why he didn't want to throw it initially.
Yeah, nice interruption right there from Idom.
That is a huge counter hit. Hey,
I just know all the Street Fighter V players thinking to themselves, man, why didn't we have that to stop Luke? Oh, nice tech once again by Punk. You see Idom just trying to find some space. Just a drive rush in there, only with lights though.
Pretty much dead even in terms of the life. And maybe like the supers too. Idom has like a little bit of life extra, but now Punk equalizing it up. Watch out for the throw.
Yeah, Punk has always been one of the best at the single hit confirms and stuff, and so you see that single hit confirm into the drive rush. But the nice thing about it is even on block, you can actually just still be safe. So it's a kind of a nice way to get in.
Very interesting that Punk opted not go for the anti-air, the cross-cut DP. Instead, he opted for the throw to put Idom back in the corner. This is what happens when you let Idom loose from the corner. Just enough damage. Just enough damage to get the round.
And keep in mind, you know, we've talked about this before. Street Fighter 6, most of the moves are minus on block. So after you press them, you can always try to fight back against them. However, almost every character has one move that's like plus on block. That's
almost every character.
Yeah, and so that's what you saw from Idom. He was abusing that move, and that's why he gets that repeated pressure against Punk earlier.
I do believe that's the standing medium punch from Jury. She's the only one that I think that has +2 in the roster.
Oh, really?
+2, yeah. I think Chun-Li's is +1, her medium.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for Punk, he is in burnout mode here, so he's not going to be able to have access to any of the nice tools like overdrives.
I do have a question about Kimberly after this, actually, with her low medium kick. I think that's what, +1 on block?
I think it's +1, yeah.
Oh, you hide the drive impact just like that, you will find success more often than not. That was beautifully executed from Idom.
Yeah, Kimberly's actually one of the only characters that has 2 +1s, because her stand heavy roundhouse also.
Yeah, that's right.
But, you know, Punk has it.
Oh, you did!
What? You did! He just found the hit, and here he goes.
That's underneath the stun gauge. 50% of it, that's it. That's a KO. All tied up here. Final game, final round between Punk and Idom.
Dude, we told you we were going to bring you some good action here. We meant it. Here we go. It all comes down to one single round between these two players. However, as you can see, Idom sitting there with 3 bars.
I'm just pointing behind you, James. Don't worry. I'm using the big screen for you.
I thought you were being Luke. I thought you were pointing to the cameras and stuff, you know. So here we go.
I love that win pose. It's so cool.
You know, it's so funny because, like, the way they portray Luke in this game is pretty awesome. Oh my God, here we go. Drive impact combo here, but again, no meters for supers here.
Oh no, Idom is in a terrible place right now. Even with all the bar, this should be enough. He does have drive. He could go all the way with it. More damage.
With a perfect to do
not
it
really in the realm of like I guess one of the old school players, right? He did dabble a significant amount in like 4, but I feel like he really got his jump in his career in Street Fighter 5. Really breaking down the mechanics of the game.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 5.
That's my favorite part, by the way. You get to like wiggle the D-pad around before the game starts. You get 4 different emotes of the character.
Yeah,
nice. And best feature by far.
Mix them together, you get some funny faces out there.
Yeah.
But again, Nephew, like I know I said this during the course of the weekend already, but he was one of the only ones here that I played during the beta. And man, he was really strong during that thing.
We're going to see if it equates to a W, though. Knuckle Dude doing a fantastic job thus far of kind of playing a little bit passive, and just like that. The one time I said he was playing passive, he turns it into aggression. Sonic plate setup, Sonic caught, you already know it. And that's so smart, because the fact that Nephew was so far away, it allowed Knuckle Dude to set up the double, right?
Alright, so Nephew just building up some of those Fuhajin charges you can see right there. On the Feng Shui engine, he's got 2 build up right there. Spent one of them right there. And again, I mentioned this before, but Street Fighter 6, so many... Dude, I know.
How did it reach him that far? That was behind his hair.
That was... I mean, look, you know what? You take 4 letters off of Guile's name and it's G, right? So, I mean, there you go.
I guess so. Hey, look at the corner carry, the damage, pretty significant as well.
Oh, then he gets the shimmy as well, still has the Feng Shui engine active. Here we go. Still has it going.
Oh my god, he's still got
it again. He's gonna be able to do it again. Spins the EX, time to get the juggle.
Watch out for the throw. Watch out for the throw, I let you know, I told you.
Jury Han coming in and doing some work via Nephew, nicely done.
Now we're I think those 3 conversions off of the Feng Shui engine, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of use.
Oh, gets the cross up over here and links. In Street Fighter 5, it was hard to find situations where you got 3 lights into a special. More characters can do that in this game than... In fact, I almost think everyone can.
What's wild about this, Nephew's had this combo, like majority of these combos, since the first beta.
Yeah.
And then into the second beta, he's totally refined it. I've stolen so much of his tech from watching his streams. I'm like, you know, this seems kind of optimal. I'm gonna borrow this for a second.
Dude, I mean, like,
I never returned it, by the way. I never returned this combo.
You know, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about combos is, you know, we can borrow them indefinitely, right? So it's just like, you know, we can keep it as long as we want.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't take a lot of time for a lot of these players here to develop these combos and to develop this game style and this gameplay and such. So, you know, it may look like they're getting extra practice, but trust me, they're not.
And I will say this, too. The beauty of it all is that if you've ever had the chance to watch some of the beta testing on any one of these streams, you get to really see how far and how long they've actually dove into the training mode and actually figured out how to play these characters. It didn't take out, like, for even like an average player, it didn't take them too long to figure out how the characters should be played.
I mean, look, I have sick Kimberly combos, and I'm not even close to being a Capcom Cup champion, okay? Let me just tell you.
Hey, you're a long-time veteran. Okay, you're fine. You know fighting games. I hope take it away from yourself.
I hope so. Oh, what a whip punish on that throw.
And it's so difficult, right? When you choose that was a very, very perfect parry.
Yeah, so dry parries do have the ability to give you a third strike pseudo, you know, parry, but it's a window of 2 frames. It is very hard to do intentionally.
Is that confirmed? I want to see that. I want to check it out on Twitter. I want to see who's got the sauce and who's got the information on that.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have been putting out a lot of tech information from the betas. And if I'm not mistaken, one of our best tech guys out there did say it's a 2-frame window.
It's either Javik or Hatson.
Hatson.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hatson, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Hatson.
Oh, this is kind of pivotal. Okay, I was gonna say if Nephew managed to land a jump in, there is a sequence that Jury can do to keep Guile in a block stun kind of scenario to chip away at some of the light.
Yeah, okay.
Overhead block, still just fine for Nephew.
Ooh, almost had the whip punish, just was not quite close enough for that. Using the dry parry, good block on the overhead, and there's that dry parry again. Dry parries are useful because if you do block normals, you do. Oh no! Knuckle Dude says, you know what? You cannot sneak.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, it's fine. It was all a bait. It was a bait all along. He's like, I'm going to pretend to drop this combo. I'm going to move back and then bait you.
He's an American champion, so he's got the American reset.
That is indeed the American reset.
Shout outs to Knuckle Dude with the American resets. Let's go. USA.
They're both from the States, James. You can't use that here.
Who do you think I'm cheering for, huh?
Both of them
cheering for them both.
Okay, dude.
Right?
All right.
I'm that person that's like, why can't we all just win tie for first place?
That's not how competitions work, James. You're not gonna get a participation trophy in Street Fighter 6.
Oh man.
Maybe in like a PlayStation trophy, you hear that, but
yeah, I mean you do, for most top 8s, maybe some top 6s, but
I see what you're doing, James, and I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, my career is over now.
I'm not saying anything. Oh, on the cross country, he is so good. The punish counter. That's an overhead. He gets the link off of that. It was a drive rush overhead after all.
Yes. And drive rush overheads are safe on block too, which is the great thing. Even a little bit, a plus in a lot of situations.
Just one more touch for NuckleDu. He's not going to be able to chip away at the life. He can't chip away at the drive meter. That was so scary. I actually kind of... The standing heavy punch.
Timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing right there from Nephew. Caught NuckleDu flinching for just like 1-2 frames.
It's so funny to say standing heavy punch because Juri is a Taekwondo character. But if you press like the heavy punch on the fight stick, that's the animation you get. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying.
You get a kick.
Well, you're going to get a kick out of it when I say it even more.
Right? Boxer, Balrog, everything he did was a punch. You called them kicks anyway.
What's a kick? It's the guy who cannot kick. I love that. I love that video.
Oh, man. Oh, again, what a throw escape right there from Nephew.
Oh, my. Oh, you get to convert off of that? That was a punish counter. He drive rushed into the rest of the combo. That was sick.
But he didn't believe he could have gotten a whole lot more combo. Instead, he went for the throw instead. Oh. Okay, here we go. Feng Shui engine activated. Now, any small hit like this. Oh, no, he was too far away for the crouching heavy punch.
Man, that Sonic Blade just stays out there forever, too.
And Guile's crouching. I mean, I'm telling you, when I'm getting flashbacks to Street Fighter 2, seeing that Guile crouching medium kick reach like 10 miles away is terrifying.
He goes from Guile to Dalsim? Is that what you mean to tell me?
Yeah, basically.
Uppercut?
I mean, Dalsim was the only character who could really fight him in Street Fighter 2, so he learned from that.
Sure.
Just fought him way too many times.
What's crazy is if you get a punish counter off of a low medium kick as Guile, if you're close enough, you get to extend it with a flash kick.
What?
You get to combo it to a flash.
That's like a link into a flash.
A link, yes.
Jeez. All right, here's the corner pressure right here. Gets the throw. Nephew trying to take this. Remember, he did defeat NuckleDu earlier in the tournament.
Oh, he mastered super. He mastered level 1 super, and it's just enough damage. I thought he was going to live. It's going to be Nephew.
NuckleDu was trying to tell me he's part of the old man club right now. So, I mean, he has 2 kids, right? So, I mean, I guess maybe, but still. Anyways, let's go. Juri versus Juri. Nephew versus Idom. You can see them both trying to respect each other early on. But then Idom using that drive rush. Drive rush is going to be so important. Using it raw is 1 bar. The cancel into the drive rush, however, 3 bars. Very expensive.
Factor. You can see there's a lot of sort of a pace to kind of establish dominance and at least push towards the corner a little bit. But Idom did a very fine job of just kind of hanging out here in the mid space against Nephew for the most part.
And that standing heavy kick right there. Such a good button. And here we go. Gonna spin the bar. Get the hard knockdown over here.
Watch out for that drive impact. See, this time to throw a back throw now for Nephew. This is going to be so dangerous for Idom. He's winding down. He's close to burnout. He spends it on the dive kick, and that's just enough for the conversion. Very well placed. Now, what's really scary about that is that could have gone for an escape option for Idom. Had he jumped up, done roundhouse dive kick, he would have been out of the corner.
Right.
But he tricked Nephew into thinking like a false sense of security. He's like, all right, well, he might go for the escape option. Boom, right in the face. Oh, no. That's a jump reset.
So one of the things to mention here, I mean, I know some people probably saw, they can wake up either in place or rolling backwards. Same frame data in this game. It is the same timing in this game. So in Street Fighter 5, that was 2 different timings that you have to get used to. Don't have to worry about that here in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, that counter hit could have meant plenty for Nephew. Hey, not too bad though. Force Idom into a jump, punished accordingly. 3 bars on the side of Nephew. Idom has a long hill to climb though, if he wants to get this round back.
Oh, just dashed in to get thrown.
That's not too bad, though. Not too bad for Nephew at all. Oh, but this might be. This is the start of something special.
How much meter is he planning to spend? He is at CA right now. He does have the CA available to him.
Oh, that was an overhead from how far, and it hit what now? That overhead hit a standing light kick.
Yeah, that was like a punish counter overhead.
How did that hit? That was a toenail.
Man.
That was toenail on toenail.
Oh, a trade. Actually, that's good for both of them.
Overhead. Full conversion. We're going to get the Feng Shui engine yet again. He goes for the dash up this time, right? If you hold the flank, you get an additional hit to get you into your Feng Shui easier, or at least for a better combo route that he was looking for in particular. Level 3, he doesn't want to mess with the engine. He's going right into the damage.
Yeah, but this is not a CA, I don't believe. I think that this is just going to be the level 3 over here. Yep.
Correct.
But catches him up in life, and you know what? Nephew doesn't really have any meter, can't build any meter in the Feng Shui engine. Finally has that opportunity again. Here we go, the pressure. What a tech by Idom, but...
Oh, so smart. Idom keeps insisting. He was absolutely insisting on trying to dash in against Nephew. Nephew absolutely determined to stop any dash in any way, shape, or form. That's what happens when you guys play each other for years. Hey, take a look now. Idom versus Nephew. Into game number 2. Nephew with a very disciplined approach. Towards the end of that game 1, as you remember, Idom was trying to rush on in there against Nephew. Wasn't working out.
Just poking away over there. Like I said, Jury's plus move right there. Very, very effective. But it's the only move that you got to watch out for. That's kind of how it works in this game. You pay attention to just those moves.
You can see, again, Idom, despite being in burnout, playing the neutral very well against Nephew. Nephew wasn't able to capitalize on that, but still, Idom gets the first strike here on the drive rush. The block on the overhead is great, but the throw unsuccessful. The throw break, I should say.
Yeah. And again, when you go drive rush overheads, a lot of them are actually plus on block as well. Here we go, into the corner, get the juggle, and now just needs one more hit. You saw Idom walk out of the corner a little bit.
I wonder, off of that hit, I wonder if Idom could have been able to, off of the sand jab, into crouching medium punch, dash forward into an extended continuation of the combo. And I'm liking it. Drive rush into it. Yes, sir. We got the throw. Throw again. This is going to be a loop for Idom, or against Idom. Drive rush out of there. He does get exposed. Nephew, oh no, no conversion. There was a hit there for Idom. Wasn't able to capitalize.
There's that standing heavy kick again, fishing with that button.
Oh my God, I was going to say.
Yeah.
That uppercut was coming from a mile away. I promise. I ducked for cover as soon as I saw it, I promise.
It happens, dude, it happens. Oh, he tried to go for the drive reversal. There are like alpha counters, etc., V reversals, but drive reversal did not work. It did not work, yep. They are drive reversals in this game, but it did not pan out. And so right now, Nephew is looking so strong here. Going up 2-0 over Idom to try to get in the grand finals to play against, you know, his buddy Punk.
And I think it's really something to be said about Nephew's creativity when it comes to his meter usage. All of his management has led, the meter management has led to very, very optimal combos. Even if the game is not out yet, I feel like these are the kind of combos you'll be seeing throughout the entirety of this game's lifespan.
I mean, like I said, I played the beta a lot, and I ran into Nephew at least like 5 times. So you know this guy's playing a lot, yo.
Oh, interruption, that was huge. He should be dead.
Yeah, he should be dead. Super to get the kill.
Just enough damage. Even without the little build-up, the buff, not the buff I should say, but the storage on the kick.
Okay. Come on, Idom, let's get this extended here. Let's get some more games in the house over here for everybody.
Oh, that's huge. And the side switch, that was so smart. He walked slightly under to get himself even closer to the corner against Nephew. Very, very smart play. Idom still getting harassed a little bit. Nephew hasn't stopped pressing buttons.
Yeah, he's broken out here. Nephew's footsies right now with his character have been immaculate. Oh, boy. Stealing turns after that drive reversal was blocked.
Oh, that's so smart. Negating the fireball with his own fireball. Dashing on in there. Low forward Feng Shui. Drive reversal, well placed from Idom.
Unfortunately, it put him into burnout. It put him into burnout. Wow! He just caught with the pinwheel. Oh,
ultimate burnout. This is problematic for Nephew. He can't take damage. He could not take any damage.
That's right. You can die by chip and burnout. And so there we go. Idom on the board. We're not getting a 3-0 over here. Let's go.
Very, very excellent decision making from the side of Idom too. Like Nephew, I totally get it. He wanted to get himself at least that W really, really quickly. He put himself into burnout, but it was Idom's defense and patience that got him the game. Big interruption, that's gonna be fine. No dash up, instead he builds up a flooded.
So both of them with one charge on the Feng Shui engine right now, but here we go. Once again, Nephew getting some decent damage though, but he's fighting from behind. Too far away for a link. Didn't believe that crouching medium kick was going to hit. Didn't have a drive rush cancel off of it.
Cut, nice.
Yep.
Excellent determination there from IDOM. Fully aware that these anti-airs will always be a possibility. I think because Nephew's been jumping around just a little bit this round.
Good block, but again, plus frames off of that drive rush overhead. It is going to be a very powerful tool. We're going to be seeing a lot of drive rushes. Get used to that green glow.
For some reason, I always thought it left you at 0. Like I would think to myself, you know, an overhead being plus afterwards, that's kind of rough.
It might depend on the character, to be honest with you. It could depend on the character, but look at this. Oh, he's gonna just try to.
He's gonna do it.
No, he didn't. What?
So what's funny, what's very interesting about that is normally the second person to react to it is usually the winner because of the invulnerability. But considering that is a projectile, you do not get that invulnerability.
That's right, because there's no projectile invulnerability on level 1 super. So yeah, you cannot super through that. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I was so confused.
I thought that was an in-game commentary line. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah.
Makes sense. Right.
Did they let you do that line also?
Yes, I did. No, they didn't write it, but I told them I needed to put it in there.
I like that. I like that.
Right. Oh, what a trade. That was such a crazy trade. Too far away for the whip punish. Beautiful autocorrect on the DP.
Oh, missed the meaty. Trying to get something. Oh, wait a minute. He just walked into it. What was that? Yo, IDOM. A little check on that one.
Blocked that with my face.
Classic Rocky Balboa strategy.
Didn't quite work that way.
I'm seeing 3 of them out there.
No!
Hit the one in the middle. That's right, hit the one in the middle.
Thing doubled. 4 crusties.
What? Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, that standing heavy kick is such a good button. Oh, try to get him with the shimmy. Not going to happen. There's the punish counter right there.
Oh, and burnout as well. IDOM in a very tough situation. No, he still gets out. That's fine. That's a toll he's willing to pay.
Yep.
He gets uppercut for his troubles on the way out, but still it's Nephew.
A comeback like you can't imagine to be able to take this. He's still halfway in burnout. He has no resources except for that CA. If he can get 1 hit, he might go into the CA.
Oh, that's even bigger. Oh, no. That's fine.
Here we go. He's going to spend it. It's not going to kill.
It's not going to kill, but we do get a little bit of action right here. We get that little extra extended animation here.
And he is going to be right on the verge right here. Just needs 1 more good mix-up. Uses that for pressure. Tries to fake the throw. He's going
to go to burnout. Oh, I thought he was going to do it. Uppercut.
No, he didn't get the cross cut.
He almost had it. He got the hit. Oh, my God. He's missing the confirms.
IDOM, please, and Nephew is the one that's going to come out on top.
Being able to see all the players get their spotlight in the realm of fighting games. So now the spotlight's turned into this very moment. The grand finals between Punk and Nephew. Let's go, game 1.
And as I mentioned, there's a significance to why Punk has the W next to his name and Nephew has the L next to his name. In a double elimination bracket, you can only be eliminated if you lose in loser's bracket.
Correct.
Punk has not been sent to loser's bracket yet, so Nephew has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 in order to eliminate Punk. Punk just has to win 1. So he's big chillin' right now.
Or so we think, right? Nephew getting the big opener against Punk. Hefty life lead, has the corner positioning. The big immediate bust out from Punk with the crouching light punches is going to be pivotal. He needs to push himself out of the corner, out of danger. But it's Nephew who gets another big opener into a confirmed. Level 1 super, not enough damage to kill.
No, just shy of that. And so Nephew, see, just applies a little bit of that pressure with that light, with the light buttons. But here comes Punk.
Oh, he tried to drive impact.
Yeah, I think he thought that was a drive impact from Nephew, and he reacted with his own drive impact. So shout-outs. Actually, drive impact can stop drive rush pretty decently if they can't react fast enough.
Right.
But Nephew was just going in for the throw anyway.
Really well played from Nephew, and the whiff punish. Dear Lord Almighty. Look at the damage. That's almost 50%.
What the heck? Oh, and I thought Luke was the one that did all the damage, right?
Punish counter?
Yeah, you see the zoom in on the throw.
Oh, he dashed up to... Oh, I thought that was the punish. I thought he missed time to dash.
And here we go. Punk should be able to get some good down. No, dropped it. Held on to the flash a little too long.
You hate to see
the anti-air. Here we go, the level 1. Nephew trying to bring him down as little as possible. He has no resources, but he gets what was it? Punk trying to wake up buttons. I think Punk was expecting maybe a
It couldn't have been buttons. It would have said counter. I think to myself, I'm genuinely curious as to whether or not he just opted to jump.
Yeah, okay, fair. But it did cost Punk. Nice interruption on the drive rush over there, but Nephew is 1 game up. And again, he has to win 2 sets of this 3 out of 5, so Nephew's got a long way to go.
We get the target combo off low medium kick. That's the new thing from Luke, by the way. Low medium kick into the crouching medium punch.
Yeah. It's a sick looking target. Yeah,
there it is. Yeah. It pushes you so far back and it allows you to continue the pressure. It's such an important tool. Look at how much leverage he gets off of using that and getting himself out of the corner.
That's just what Luke needed, was more target combos.
That's fine with me, man.
Good for you.
Not dead. Overhead. The block is there.
Yeah, but the range on that. Most overheads are safe. Overheads are safe.
The no chaser, not quite dead yet. He does have a level 2. If Punk could react with a special, oh no!
What was that? I think he was trying to super either the drive rush or the drive impact.
No. So Nephew normally tries to go in with a dive kick in those kind of scenarios. Punk had probably anticipated the dive kick against Jerry.
Fair enough, fair enough.
If he landed that, if Nephew went for it and took the bait, that would have been catastrophic. I would have put my headset down and taken a lap because I'd be out of breath.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those Punk and Nephew knows each other kind of things. I mean, Punk and, Nephew knows each other kind of things.
And then looking at the pressure yet again, Nephew, the one to kind of initiate the drive rush most of the time. This is going to be significant damage. You're going to get the feng shui, a little bit of an ender. And that wasn't even the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. He would have landed just in time and done an EX uppercut if need be. That combo goes on and on.
Oh, there we go. Once again, interrupting the drive rush. That's something that we've seen Punk do pretty consistently here.
Checking the low forward. Drive rush on in there. There was a little bit of a throw bait. Nephew's getting antsy. Oh, there's Jordan. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Taking flight.
Oh, again, the whip punish right to the punish counter. And here we go. He's going to be able to extend. No, again.
No, it's fine. That is what's called an intricate frame kill, right? The intentional drop into the meaty counter hit, right?
Right.
Exactly what that is.
Right.
It's the remix to the American reset. Right? Everybody loves a little remix now and then.
I mean, honestly, like that was like one of G's biggest strategies in Street Fighter 5, right? So,
okay. Man, Punk is getting a lot of mileage off of some of these lights. It's been so good to have, like, Luke get some of these damage conversions and also just space away from the corner, or at least being able to push the opponent towards the corner off of these lights.
And you saw a little bit earlier Nephew using the drive parry to block the target combo there. And see how he was able to keep Luke closer to for the pressure. Here we go, Feng Shui engine launch. Bam! Doesn't even need to do barely half of that combo. Still gets the kill. Nephew here on reset point already.
It's already about that time, huh? I'm gonna check my imaginary watch. Yeah, it sure is. 0-0 from the side of Nephew. Unbelievable.
And once again, this is that beautiful laptop Punk dropping. So remember, Flash Knuckle, you can hold the button down to charge it a little bit. However, if you hold too long, it won't combo. If you don't hold long enough, you get the lower level of it. So that Punk is trying to get used to, but this is going to hurt like you can't imagine.
You got to do the arm wave, you know? He's like, that kind of hurt me a little bit.
Yeah. That hurt me more than it hurt you. No, it didn't.
I love that. It's that damn smile, man. Whenever he does this, I'm like, what a sweetheart. That's Punk, though. That's 1 game under his belt with a very, very impressive ender, too, with the level 3 against Nephew. And that wasn't a math lesson. It was just happened to be a little bit of a wordplay. No problem.
And again, shout outs to Intel for putting on this event. They're all playing on the beautiful Intel laptop right now. So shout outs to them. Or is it a PC?
I'm pretty sure it's a PC tower with like, I think Jury is on the graphic of the case.
Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, even if you check out the iBuyPower booth right behind us or right in front of us, they have a bunch of the towers that were put together by NuckleDoo.
And Robitech, by the way. Robitech, real sweetheart, too, that was putting together some of the mods earlier. The modded PC. Very, very well done.
Nephew looking strong so far here. Punk did take the last game, and we know the kind of player Punk is, the adjustments that he can make.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we'll take the risk on that. EX uppercut to get out of the corner. We love taking those. Now we get the throw.
Oh, too far away for that medium punch. And again, when you're drive rushing like that, most buttons will give you plus frames. You don't have to use Jury's medium punch.
Again!
Oh! The reads and catches the backdash.
Now you see,
backs off.
Nephew, he's just hanging out. That's going to be more than enough damage.
Again, beautiful confirm off of just a single crouching light kick into the drive rush cancel, giving him that full combo.
It's so cool that Luke's level 1 is the thermobaric. That's the feature. Fighter 5. I really enjoy the fact that they've given him like his entire kit back.
And more too, especially with those air flash knuckles, the AFK.
The AFKs, yeah. He's trying to piece on out of there. So if it hits, it's the Air Jordan. If it whips for him to get out of the corner, that's the AFK.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Ooh. I mean, don't you feel like, since his name is Luke, we should call it the Luke Walton?
Maybe.
Well, Nephew right there getting a perfect over there against Punk for that reset point once again.
That's a big punish counter. He tried to charge up in his face.
And look at that combo.
Oh, he dropped the no chaser.
It's all right, it's all right. It was just a setup. It was a frame kill, possibly. Oh, but there's that overhead for the plus frames and now for the throw. And he just uses that time to charge up the Bajin.
What an uppercut.
He knows that you can forward throw, charge up, throw the fireball, and still DP the jumps.
With the Feng Shui engine, Punk no longer really able to press buttons unless Nephew overextends, which he just did. Punk finding the option down below. Level 3. Oh, Jesus, my hands.
Shake the hand, shake the hand. Ooh, tried to shimmy twice in a row. The classic Punk double shimmy.
I definitely pressed the button. On the second one, I 100% pressed the button.
Oh, counter hit, yes. Here we go, big game. Oh, no. Punk.
I gotta go, guys. We've been a real pleasure.
We've got a bracket reset here at PAX East 2023. We're going to the final set here. This is it now, 3 out of 5 to find out who goes home with this beautiful laptop, which is much heavier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, there we go. Beautiful laptop here.
Here we go. With the reset happening, both players are now officially in the loser side of the bracket. Nephew getting a full reset against Punk. Already starting off in a very hefty manner, getting a really significant life lead, and being able to play out this neutral against Punk is going to be so beneficial for him. This pacing might just be in his favor. Oh, that hurts. The crunch.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa, puts the whip punish.
Oh, again, they're just confirming into that target combo, and that was it. But here's Nephew getting the hit with the EX, going in there with the level 1. But close to burnout at this point, so you gotta be careful. Ouch.
He can't go for those fireballs as long as Time Blaster is a thing with Luke, right? But huge!
Dude.
Look at the damage! You could go into Thermal Barrack, which he does!
Oh! Dude, Punk has been... look, we saw it for 7 years with that crouching medium kick. And the way that Punk has been confirming that crouching medium kick with Luke has been ridiculous.
Oh, speaking of confirms, that was actually beautifully done from Nephew. I thought it was going to be out of range.
Yeah, I thought that only worked in the corner. Interesting, okay. Oh no, yeah. You're going to get caught. Can't block that, and that's the first time Nephew has thrown out a drive impact in forever.
I mean, technically you can block it, but you will get wall splat afterwards for an opener. Oh, the throw bait! You saw him go! Nani? I saw the animation slow down in my brain. He went, Nani?
That Lucas from US, he would have went, what?
Yeah, that's exactly what yeah.
Again, that check on the drive rush right there from Punk. It's very hard to find someone with better reactions than Punk. He's going to be checking a lot of those dashes, getting those single hit confirmed.
I feel like at this stage of the game, with as many players that have been playing since the beta test 1, beta test 2, again, these guys are pretty much evened out.
Yeah.
Even if you have like certain reactions, higher reaction speeds than most, but again, these guys are going pretty evenly right now.
Nice, but you know, he didn't go for the follow-up. He didn't go for the charge. Is that not, I mean, I would imagine that combos after the crouch medium kick like that.
I wonder if he was trying to figure something out just like that. Maybe he was looking for it.
Yeah, oh, there we go. That crouching medium kick, here we go into the level 3.
Oh, he's barely living.
This is gonna kill.
I'm gonna put my money on it.
Gonna kill.
Barely living, barely living.
There you go, there you go.
Man, I should commentate this game again.
You know what, Jeremy? They should put you in the game. They should put you in the game.
I'll call Capcom right now.
Okay, all right. Fair enough, fair enough. So there we go. Punk on the board. Punk on the board now. 1-0 here. laptop on the line.
So that was really smart, right? We're talking about the 1-2-3 combo, the target combo. He went immediately into the EX Sandblaster. Nephew, normally actually in general against Luke, normally you can drive impact something like a regular Flash Knuckle or even like a Sandblaster. Actually no, Sandblaster you'll get punished for it, but I totally get the idea behind what Nephew wanted to do.
Yeah, it's so scary seeing that Luke can cancel the end of that light, medium, heavy target combo into specials. You're really glad he can't do that in 5. Anyway.
Oh, the rocket uppercut. Oh, low forward.
Again, how many
has God
taken
the damage
with that crouching medium kick in the drive rush confirm? And he, like I said, even if it's blocked, he still gets pressure. So that's the beautiful thing about it right there.
It's so funny because, you know, the light target combo, the 1-2-3 is called, I think it's triple impact.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken. So imagine triple impact into drive impact. I'm not calling it that.
Actually, it's Jury's dive kick. They have the name like Third Strike and Second Impact and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, interesting.
At least it wasn't 4, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Is he charging this time? Yep.
Here we go. Charges right in there. Does get the corner carry off of the dive kick. That's a forward throw.
Now, any light can confirm into a full combo.
What? That's it!
There it is. Just like I said, any light can confirm into a full combo. That's what makes that Feng Shui engine so scary.
This game has gotten so much attention, even Made from Guilty Gear has shown up. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And now
I'm not blocking that. That's plus. I'm not blocking that.
May is throwing dolphins at us.
I'm not blocking that.
Not good. This is not good. All right. Now using that drive parry, but again, zero sum on single hit projectiles.
I don't know what kind of math equation that is, James, but I'll tell you what, I believe it. I'm not a mathematizer, I promise.
Ooh, trade.
Ooh.
But Nephew has the corner position right now, trying to get Punk in there. Drive rush is in there. What a throw tech from Punk.
Oh my God, the opener. Punk flinched again. He tried to check the net, and now it's Feng Shui time. He was trying to reset with an overhead. You dirty dog.
And yet somehow Punk still caught it, but we got the drive impact to hit.
Boom! Boom! That is so sick.
Game number 2.
This guy, Nephew, is playing like an uncle. I'm telling you what, man, this guy is a pro.
He's playing
this guy's a pro.
He's playing like Vi? Is that
probably? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He's definitely nobody's nephew, that is for sure.
Oh man, so we got 1-1 here, trying to bring you guys the best Street Fighter 6 action you can find right now. 2.5 months before release date, June 2nd, this game will be available in your hands with 18 total characters. 11 returning characters, if I'm not mistaken. 7 brand new characters.
Sure, I believe that. I'd have to look at the character select screen one more time again.
The original 8.
Yes.
And then Cammy, DJ, and Jury are the returning characters.
Okay. It's so cool to continue seeing Jury after the reception she got in 4, right? It was always so positive. She's just been an ongoing staple, I feel like, in the franchise since her inception into the game. So.
And again, she was the first Korean representative on all of Street Fighter, actually. Right. So it was actually nice to get that added to the game.
I agree. Uppercut extension. Are we going to build the meter? No, he's going to go for the fireball, create that space. Pump, forced to jump over it. Nephew with the anti-air already ready.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. Luke counts as a returning character maybe now.
Yeah. Some people disagree, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Out of a technicality, he is a returning character.
12 returning characters, 6 brand new characters. Yes. There you go.
Oh! That was actually so scary. Crouching medium kick confirmed.
Again, how many times does Punk manage to get that in the middle of footsies, the neutral?
I wonder what the timing is like for him going into a low forward into drive rush instead of like a Tenko, right? A just Tenko.
Nice block on the overhead, but again.
Oh, he missed it. He didn't want to go into possibly burnout, but he might have had enough meter to go into a level 2.
Oh, there we go. And now this time, Nephew's turn to have the little check on the crouching medium kick right there, going right into the EX, taking that round. Nephew trying to get the lead.
Both of the medium kicks on both of these characters have so much reach. Luke a little bit more deceptive than Jerry's, I feel.
Compared to 5, like when I'm standing in front of Ryu and Ken, I'm like, I'm totally safe and then they're like Dawson. They hit me like half the screen away with that crouching medium kick.
You're walking up, you blink once, there's a foot in your ankle.
Yes! Oh, baits out the wake up EX. There we go, big damage and just going for the corner carry. Oh, it just gets right out of there with the drive rush.
What an interruption.
Oh!
Level 3, oh, that's critical art!
Oh, is this gonna kill?
100%, it is gonna kill. I'm calling it right now, I'm committed.
And you know what the best part about that is? It's just, I mean, it doesn't even look like it hurts his arm as much, even though that punch does more damage.
Yeah, there's something in the water when it comes to 15% left on your health bar, right?
Oh, man.
Oh, up in the overhead.
Oh, he tried to air to airs. I think he was trying to maybe go for an air flash knuckle combo.
It's so tough to manage too. Punk with the fireballs and the spacing against Nephew has been so pivotal, but now dashing up on him there. Another uninterrupted dash. I feel like Nephew has gotten away with that so much in this entire set.
See right there, Punk went for the crouch medium kick confirmed, but it was blocked, so he immediately went for the back throw to get the corner.
And that's fine, yeah. Punk taking precautious steps backwards, right, to prevent himself from getting thrown into the corner. He'd much rather duke it out in the middle than get caught in the corner. Interruption on the dash again.
Check. Punk is so good at those. Oh. Is that combo?
It sure does, James. It sure does. Oh, you cannot.
He was just throwing the medium punch, but this time, he's burned himself out. He's burned himself out. Nephew still has so much resources. This is terrifying. You see Punk is trying to...
Interruption with the third impact. Nephew absolutely stretching it out against Punk.
Genius. He knew Punk did not have any of the resources to stop it. So he just said, you know what? I'm going to interrupt this not true block string with the drive impact, get the counter, get the victory. He's at one game away from winning this beautiful laptop here.
And what a sight to see. You could see the Intel PC mod with jury right in the front. How fitting.
Oh, yeah,
how very fitting.
Yep, we have two juries in this tournament, also used by IDOM, but Nephew won that mirror match. And now Nephew on the verge of perhaps taking out Punk as well. Oh, close it up to the wall. Got the stun.
And I love that, being able to get a triple light combination into the flash knuckle. Just a decent amount of damage, but more importantly, getting himself further and further from the corner. There's a rocket uppercut.
Punk actually used that drive impact just to drain some of that gauge because he knew he was going to get Nephew close. Yeah, again, really, see, that's the advanced play that we're going to be looking forward to in the future. Keeping an eye on the opponent's drive gauge and trying to drain it when it gets low. Don't let them get away with preserving a block.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Now, granted, I think there was a counter because Nephew might have attempted to interrupt. It could have been with a super himself, right? If he had the level 1 super, he would have found success. However, I think it's a little bit beneficial for Nephew to kind of just hold on to it, especially carrying over to the next round because there was a big deficit.
Yeah. You see the big trade over there, and now Nephew looking strong, but once again, Punk with that beautiful confirm.
Forward throw. We're going to back roll out of there. Yes, sir. Try to avoid some of the pressure afterwards, but
gets crossed up, but he's not going to spend any of the meter.
EX rocket!
Oh, boy, here we go. He's got the critical art. He doesn't go for it just yet.
Oh, this is dangerous territory. Punk kept taking more chip damage.
That's right. That's why he went for the dive kick. Dive kick was going to do chip damage. Even if he had blocked it, he would have died by chip.
Dude, if Punk had done a rising rocket on reaction into level 3, I would have left. I would have been done. Yeah. My match would have been over right then and there.
But we're at tournament point over here. We're at laptop point, but we got a perfect parry. Oh! But Punk drops the combo.
He wanted to get a drive rush out of that.
No, it doesn't matter though. He still got the hit, but here comes Nephew. Gonna spend some bar early on. Gonna go straight to the level 3. Put a little bit of pressure on Punk.
My back. Oh, my back again. Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
What a beast.
Are you kidding me?
Watch out now. Uppercut. Hey, that traded. How did that work? What? What?
It's good for Punk. It's good for Punk, but now he's trapped in the corner. Too far away for the throw. Too far away for 3 lights right there. Punk did not do the 2-hit light confirm. Here we go, using that EX Fireball for pressure.
Oh, that pressure! That could have been a whip punish for Nephew.
That could have been the end of the game. That could have been the end of the tournament.
All right, can Punk get himself out of this corner? He cannot afford to get drive impacted into this corner or else it will spell death. Nephew, he's planning. He's so meticulous with his spacing. Look at that. He's willing to take some of the blocks, too, from the Sandblast.
Absolutely. And just parry it a couple of times. Checked again, but no cancel.
This should be enough. Level 3. We got ourselves another game, ladies and gentlemen. Pop, look at big confirm.
Now spin the arm around.
I thought he was in critical art, but either way, I'm glad that I'm
Okay. And there we go. We are down to the final game. It's 1 out of 1 now for the entire tournament here.
Let's go.
Exhibition.
Make some noise one more time for Punk and Nephew. This is the final game. Here we go.
Check with that light kick. That was beautiful. Got the whiff OS right there on deck. Go throw into the corner.
Do it again.
Pressure.
Back throw now. This is where Punk gets to turn the table a little bit. Forward throw. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, he went for the button that time. And this time, Nephew busting out with the crouch medium kick confirmed. Go for the level 1. Get some good damage here to start out. Charge up a bunch of times.
Yeah, take at least two times over to think about it a little bit. That overhead's gonna combo. Oh, uppercut, you know it.
Auto correct from Nephew, trying to put himself at match point.
That could have been it right there. Attack from Punk. He gets throw baited. That walk speed is so deceptive. Nephew again at tournament point.
But this time, double tournament point here.
Yeah, 2 times over, yeah.
Oh, but here comes Punk. Punk is trying to give himself the corner pressure over here. Watch out for Nephew, just busting out of there with a dry brush, just like that. Backing off to try to build up some of that charges.
The no chaser gets the connection.
Punk landing that full combo. He's been going for that all day. Here we go.
Jesus! Don't get thrown. He tried to do it. Nephew busting out with an uppercut.
The check. The check now. Punk is big over here. Goes in with the drive impact, and we are here. Final game. Final round for this entire tournament. Let's go.
Starting things off with a flash knuckle, does get punish countered. Nephew opting to spend her meter very early, but look at it. Look how far into the corner she drags him.
Yeah, and now every hit is so dangerous thanks to you, the ability to chain them into each other. Just like that. Just like this. He still has some feng shui engine. It's run out now, though.
That is a counter hit. Can't take your turn immediately after that. Nephew, he's plotting, he's scheming. He's waiting in the corner for Punk to make the mistake of jumping. He tried it.
Oh, almost had that with punish. Not quite fast enough. Gets the pressure in there. Oh, but there's classic. Punk getting out of there. Throw. But back roll gets out of there mid-screen.
Oh. Jesus, he could have uppercut that on the way over.
Just jump away.
Sandblasters a couple times over from Plum. The low forward confirmed. Level 2. Level 4 for level 1 instead. The damage is there. He's not dead. Punk is not dead yet.
But Punk's got the...